Hello members, this is Dan Lloyd, Director of Agronomy with the Country Club of St. Albans, here with the Agronomy Update. It's Easter week, late March, and everything's looking beautiful. I love this time of year. The zoysia is just starting to green up, but you have a really nice contrast between the zoysia and the rough. The rough's looking really good, and a big part of that is because we were off paths or on paths all winter. And so I know that's a little bit of a burden, but it really does pay dividends. It protects not only the fairways, but the rough. You know, as these seedlings begin to germinate, they're a little vulnerable to tires and traffic. So, and honestly, they're still a little vulnerable, but we are gonna end this rule in April. We feel like you guys have been patient enough. But we might be a little bit more on the conservative side. If we're a little wet, we might still restrict at times that maybe during the season we wouldn't. And then I ask, when we're open, just still be conscientious of where you're going to drive. Keep an eye on the ground. If we have some fresh sod along cart paths, which we do, and some seeds that are, still kind of getting their footing, just try to drive past those to, a nice, mature, healthy stand of grass and give those seedlings a chance to grow. Another busy week. We're really rushing to try to finish projects, and we keep starting some projects, which I'm trying to stop, but it's all good. All improvements on the golf courses. This week we're air fine, which was planned. We did it a little later this year than we typically do, and that's just because they're not going to heal up until the soil temps are warm enough. So we figure less time with holes unhealed. So aerification process went well, except we got rain, so we weren't able to quite finish, but we did get everything punched and picked up on Monday. Took yesterday off because it was wet, and then we're back filling the holes with sand today. And I've talked about this before, but it's a really important process. I know people grumble about aeration, but it really sets the base for the whole year. Basically these holes we're poking, it'll alleviate compaction. It'll give roots a chance to get long and strong, and create some channels for infiltration. So a lot of good things, and it sort of sets the base for the whole year. So that went well. Excited about that. We're going to do Tavern Creek a week from Monday, so that's April 8th and 9th, and that's going to be the bigger holes, the drill and fill, where we go deeper. So that's always been good too. Otherwise, we've got some cart path work going on today. Tavern Creek's getting some asphalt patch on sections that got damaged. We had a tree fall and some settling along a bridge, so getting some of that cleaned up today. And then on Lewis and Clark, we've torn out some concrete patches that need to be fixed. So there will be, we'll have to drive over rock for a little while until we get that concrete poured, but that won't be for too long. So that's what's going on out there. Otherwise, the tulips are right on cue. We tried to time them for Easter, and they're just starting to pop and looking good. Horticulture's doing great. We've been planting some trees out here, getting some shrubs, reinventing some beds. So a lot of good things happening on the golf courses. Hope you guys have a great Easter. I look forward to seeing you out here.